didn't quite get the soybeans done last night. I had about 5 acres by Peters that by the time we got there it was just not working very good. But we managed to get that done here this morning. Got the combine switched over, and Arch and Dylan are out combining already. So we still have a bit of corn here left to dry from last week. They're talking rain again, so we're constantly, seems like that's a battle we're fighting right now.
Good morning. Well, I got this half section done, and Terry finished his field. So we're actually switching things up here. We're going to get the Versatile going on the anhydrous applicator. Little Morton's going to meet me over at the next field, and they're going to install the computer, I don't even know what you call it, that makes our Raven applicator communicate with our TopCon monitor. And if we can get that all working, that'll be awesome. It's got section control, it's got it's supposed to be a lot more accurate, so curious to see how that all pans out, but hopefully we can get it going. And I always like putting gas down, so Terry's done all of it so far this year, and he's done good. And he's taken off with the unit. He's just over there, and he's taken off. We got Cargill floating. We got Cargill floating fertilizer down for our canola ground for next year, and he's going to go incorporate that.
So what we do have is we got about 1,000 bushels left in the wet bin. Peter did a bit of moving grain here this morning while we were switching stuff over. So that's all been done. So I was just about to start unloading the dryer, and I noticed we got an issue here. I believe we got a bearing that's gone. In fact, I don't believe it, I know it. So I'll have to shut the dryer down now for a little bit and get this fixed. Hopefully this is a quick fix. Okay, now do this without these bolts breaking. That's always the trick. I think we're winning. Yep, we're winning. That's done. Woo! Okay, right there is where that bearing is. Take this off. Well, the things I didn't expect these two bolts to be the hardest thing to do. Almost driving me nuts. As you can hear in the background, Peter's here, and he is unloading. Load number 1. sound good, but it kind of sounded good before too, so. We're gonna try this again. Fire up number 2 for the day. To keep that stainless steel pipe in. Other than that, we're drying.
Well, we got it working. I shouldn't say we. Norm from Little Borden got it working. There's a little white box you can see right there. That's the brains of it all. It's helping my anhydrous applicator, my flow controller, my Raven, communicate with my monitor, and with this I have now having it on here. It's a little bit nicer. They say it should be a lot more accurate, less fluctuation and that kind of stuff. So we played around with a whole bunch of stuff, and even in the settings we could see a lot less fluctuation in the pounds getting down. So yeah. I don't think Terry's gonna like it though, because he doesn't like all these electronics, and once he learns a GPS, he doesn't like learning another one. So now that we've got it working, and we're down to under 700 acres of anhydrosine, I'll probably do this, and he'll keep working that fertilizer into the ground that Cargill is floating. This is working awesome. It's not too wet, not too dry. It's pulling just great. A nice amount of moisture. It's doing a great finish. So this is a 480 acre field. I was hoping I could finish this tomorrow, and then I'd be down to a 240, and then we'd get those harrows going. But we'll see what we can get done. They are calling for a chance of rain tonight. I don't think it's supposed to amount to a whole lot, so hopefully we can keep rolling. At this time of the year, we could get shut down really quick with too much rain, snow, getting cold. If we get too much rain now, or a whole lot more rain, it's not going to make field work a whole lot of fun, and the ground isn't drying up much. We're starting to get to cooler days, cooler nights, and the forecast is looking like that is coming. So we want to get this fertilizer hammered off as quick as we can. So if I can do what I'm hoping to today, we should be able to finish in 2 days, barring breakdowns and whatnot. So yeah. Well, I had a nice little run at it. Oh, I shut the monitor off already. Oh, I did about 260 acres roughly on this field. Terry had done another 80 before this, so with all the time I spent getting it all ready, I think we did pretty good. We are down to about 200 acres left here in a 240, so I don't think I can quite get that done tomorrow, but we will see what happens. So anyway, the guys are busy drying corn. Normally that's been my job in the past, but just the way things have turned out, this is what I'm doing, and I'm okay with that. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for taking the time to watch. Have yourself a good one.